Hold
I
on.
need to learn how to share it on my phone.
All right, friends, Table Dream family. This is hold on. Lyndon teaching on. What are you teaching on?
Nothing. Pretty much, we pretty much follow the webinar training. We're gonna kind of watch and implement.
And how to record it.
How to record? Well, like I said, I see it from the phone, but I don't. I can do it from the phone, and I don't. And that's what I need. I need to download that app where you can actually share your
screen, right? I was wanting that too.
But if you, I would tell you this: when you watching the webinars on your phone, and hold on 1 second, let me see if I can turn this thing around. Okay, and you can see my phone. I'll go full screen on this one so you can see it. Okay, so on the screen, it's very difficult, but I'll show you on the screen. It may not be very clear, but down at the bottom right-hand corner, trying to get it. There you go. Bottom right-hand corner, there's a download button. There we go. Kind of clear.
Oh.
There's a download button right here.
Oh, so you go to MLSP through your phone.
Yeah, I go to MLSP through my phone.
Oh, I've never done that.
From my phone, there's a download button, so you can download it. Now, from that download, you can plug your phone up into your computer and transfer that file. Because here on the computer, I don't see a way to download it straight from MLSP sites. But on your phone, you can download it.
Wow.
And I mean, you get the complete webinar. So unless you want to load up all the space on your phone, you keep downloading them. But once you download it on your phone, so right now, from this point on, you can get every webinar and hold on to every webinar as long as you got an external drive. Download it on your phone. Use your phone, plug it up into your computer, and transfer it to your external hard drive. And you can continue to keep the webinars that come on.
Okay.
So this is just a trick for my Table Dreams family, just to let you all know, if you don't have access to Mastery, if you lost Mastery for whatever reason, or if you even started university or you didn't go through coaching when you came in after they actually stopped it, this is a way for you to get access and hold on to all of those trainings. So open MLSP on your phone. You can watch it. The three most current ones are on there. So you can download it through your phone, use your cord, transfer this into your computer to an external hard drive, and you can have all the webinars. All right. So you'll be able to refer back to all of them whenever you need to.
Excellent, excellent.
Just for future references. So when I was saying that before, I didn't know there was no access. But that's what I meant as far as downloading it.
But you can probably, through Zoom, what you can probably do is pick it up, watch it, and then record if you wanted to do it that way.
Yeah, you could. The only thing with doing it with Zoom would be any background noise, any distortion with them playing and stuff like that. So it could be complications, but at the same time, even doing it through Zoom, you don't really have control of it. Right. I mean, the person that plays it, of course, you can tell the person to pause and go and stop and all that kind of stuff. But if that person that has access to it is unavailable, then you have to wait for that person compared to being able to access it whenever you need to.
That's awesome.
So, and I tried to send it, but it's too big of a file. I was going to try to send it to you.
That's good because I can even throw it on my Dropbox.
Can I put it on Dropbox?
Because I have the paid version of the Dropbox.
Uh-huh.
So I can probably store all my stuff in there.
Let me see if I can. Cause I got Dropbox too.
I have Facebook stuff on.
Excuse me 1 second. My bad. I got Dropbox on my phone. I don't have Dropbox here. Let me see if I can put it in my Dropbox through the phone, since that's where my file is. Sign in.
So while you're doing that, I know you can listen in and do. I have so like I put my scheduler up on my page, and so I was going through because that's the goal today, is to get that messaging thing up. And my mini chats. One part of the series that I have, it's like you want Instagram, Facebook Live, or talk with me, right? And then the talk with me sends it to that link. My scheduling where they can schedule a call, coaching call.
I'm getting some feedback from you. It might be me. Turn mine down just in case.
Because I have a fan going on in the background. So
oh, okay. Upload files. There we go.
Oh, I hear
that. Okay, so I'm uploading it to my Dropbox right now. Once it's uploaded, I'm gonna see if I can. You have to, so I can send it to you in Dropbox. Okay.
Yeah, you can share files.
Okay, because that could be the way I could do it, so you can have access to it now. Because I'm uploading to my Dropbox, and I've got Dropbox on my phone and on the computer. So when it comes up in the account, I'll be able to. You said share files. Oh, sharing.
Yeah, you can share.
Okay.
That's how you go. So you throw it on to. It's kind of funny. You can share certain things from the phone, but if you go to the desktop, you can definitely share easily. Just copy the link and you give it to them. That's what I've been doing when I share stuff with you.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Because I was seeing it, but I didn't exactly know how I was getting it.
Okay. So I want to go to ManyChat.com. So do you have yours all the way set up?
No, I was setting mine up while I was at work. I started going through the webinar again, and I because I plan on reaching it. It was taking me a little bit long because I was actually writing down, creating my slides because I'm gonna reteach.
Yes, do it at the same time. I like it.
So I've got all my slides out of the way for what I'm gonna put on them when I create them. Except for images, but I got all the wording, and then I'm gonna come back and I was going through the walkthrough, and that's what it's gonna be. I've gotten up to that point. So
okay. Well, do you want to practice with me?
What, on the slides and webinar and stuff like that?
Oh no, just walking me through.
Oh, I hadn't gotten to all of it yet.
Oh,
that's why I said I got through the beginning part as far as how he was talking, describing what it can do for you, the benefits and stuff like that, and I gotten to step 2 of ManyChat.
Okay, because this is where I'm at on mine. I don't know if I'm even in the right place.
Oh, this is the very beginning. It's kind of like starting over.
Yeah, because that's where I left off when I went to go take care of my scheduling.
I got you. Because I remember last time being the host, you weren't able to do.
Yeah, I wasn't able to step along with you guys. So.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, let's do it. So it says now, let's broadcast edit. So this is the first one. Is this the first one?
Yeah, that's the first post. That was the play. All right, it just came up.
So now, what did you put on your first one? It's just like, because it has to be kind of natural, like, hey, what's up, right?
Well, this is just a demo. This is what you're gonna end up sending to yourself for the first one.
Oh no, it sent me already the first one. This is.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah, it sent me the first one.
Yeah, for my first one, I just said hello to me. I didn't really type anything because this, like I said, you're still in kind of setup mode. Because when you start doing your demo, it won't look like this. When you actually start setting it up, it won't look like this.
Oh no? Okay, so let me go through the process then. Okay, done.
Okay.
Okay, so then what do I do next? Oh no, this is my first post. So this would be the first one, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Let me go to mine. Let me close mine out. Oh.
You want to go to yours?
Huh?
Want me to close out mine and want me to stop share so you can share?
No, that's fine. I mean, you can stay in yours. I'm just trying to figure out because I was the point that I got to do. He was walking through how to do everything. So this is the dashboard. Like I said, this is it says first post, but it's still just going to you because there's nobody else on your list, so it's not going to anybody else yet.
Okay.
So you can kind of play with it and put whatever you want to, but this is showing what it's going to do. So you can say something to yourself, whatever you want to say to yourself, because this is what it's going to look like.
Okay, I'm going to say it to myself. You are going to win this contest and bring 40 people to the event. Okay.
All right. You put let's talk on there, so you can wherever you want to take them. You can tap that let's talk button, and you can keep going with the conversation where you want to take them, or you can delete that let's talk, and just whatever, just leave it at that.
So it's whatever the next step I want them to take, like click this.
So you can keep that, or you can basically that's to give them selections to let them choose where you want the conversation to go. That's what that comes down to. So that's why it's best, I guess. That's why it's ask questions to get them to engage, because your first message you don't have any information about them, but when they respond, it's when Facebook allows you to see their profile, their name, their age, and all that kind of stuff. That's why I say ask a question to get them to engage in the action of answering the question, because that's what gives you your information and the lead stuff.
Okay, so ask the question. So the first message, ask the question.
So even if it says, "Hey, thanks for connecting with me. How are you doing?" When they respond to "How are you doing?" that allows you to be able to get their information. Okay. Now that triangle that always comes up. That triangle always comes up when you're missing a step in there. So just FYI, whenever you see that, you got to realize, okay, what do I need to do to be able to stop that? And not good, need help. You're going to have a response to that.
Right.
That's going to have to lead somewhere, just like anything else. And that's when you do that, that triangle will go away.
Which triangle? This one?
Over there by Ola, to the left of Ola.
Oh, so this one?
Yeah, it's like a warning letting you know that what you're doing is not complete.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good to know. Okay. And then. Okay. Done. Oh, so that triangle's still there. So.
So you got the reply. See that it's telling you. Go back to it. It tell you, please specify a reply message. So each one of those got to have a reply. It has to have an action after that.
Oh, wait, go back. So, quick reply. Is this where we can make it longer or delay?
I don't remember what the quick reply was for. I do remember the delay. You would put your delay on there before you put your response on there. That was one thing I found out earlier too. Because if you put the delay after you make the response, it makes it look like there's a delay for nothing.
Okay, so I put the delay first.
Yeah. Like that arrow will give you, if you type something, you'll see an X and an arrow on the right-hand side of the box for the button that has the text. You see that? So you can drag that down to put the delay above that, which lets it look like there's a delay in your typing.
If I can move this.
So you can keep the same thing, just drag that below the delay.
Am I not doing it?
See, like right here, they say not good, need help. You could ask a question like, so what are you struggling with?
Oh, there's now it went away.
And then see if you use that arrow on the right-hand side to drag it down, or use that to drag up, one or the other. That allow you to click it or something like that. So you can't move it? Oh, that's a pain. Okay.
Okay, good. So maybe on this one.
So you can, at this point, you can leave it at that and wait on their response, and you can start responding live, or you can add more buttons to lead the conversation. Have them, what are you struggling with? Once they respond, you can start responding live, or you can add a button, struggle getting leads, struggle recruiting, struggle prospecting, and lead that conversation where you want to go. So perhaps you've got a PDF that covers either one of those three. So if you ask a question, struggle getting leads, prospecting, recruiting, and they say I have trouble all three, then you can lead either one of the response. Well, I've created a PDF that can help you, can show you a different way to get leads for your business. Would you like it? And if they say yes, you have no, there's no response to say yes. Is it okay if I send it to you here? They say yes. And then you can set up your next one to actually send them the PDF, the link and stuff like that to the PDF.
Okay. I have to really work out the sequence then.
Huh?
I'll have to work on the sequence.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like having a conversation, but you have more control over it, especially if you give them options to choose. Hey, I'm having a problem with this, this, or this. Let me put this light on.
Okay.
Let me do this before I forget. I want to share this file, which I want to make sure I get this.
Okay. So when you're doing that, I'm going to mess around with.
Well, I was going to say, let me share because I've never shared the file. I was going to say, let me share my screen with you, and you can walk me through how to share this with you, so I can get.
Oh, okay. Great. Yes. So you can. Someone stop sharing then.
All right. All right. So I'm in Dropbox. Here's the file I need to share with you. So I just hit share. And do what?
Email. So it's Sadie. Palamaco @live.com.
That's it.
Yep.
So,
Share.
All right. Then.
Yeah. Like if you have it in files, you go over to files.
That was just an extra. I was showing somebody else how to do something. But you say go over and files?
Do you have any files?
Let's see. Yeah, it's just same thing I just sent you.
Okay. So let me share on my side. I want to show you something.
Okay.
On another way to do it.
Okay. So you've got the replay on the computer right now. Okay.
So like right here. So right here I have my Dropbox on my files.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go into Summit. And so if you right click, if you right click, you're able to copy the Dropbox link right here.
Oh, okay.
And so it's automatically copied, and then it has a copy of it, and you can send it over. Like say you want a copy of the file, well, you just hit the right link, and it copies the whole file, and it's on the link.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, cool. So now, so check yours to see if it just came through. That's cool. I need to get a table lamp when I start doing my webinar, so I have light in front of me because all the lights behind me.
Oh yes, you know, you want a cost-effective one?
Do I want a what?
A cost-effective light.
Yeah.
Super bright. Go to Target. It's one of those lights that is a circle.
Yeah, like the beauty lights.
No, not the beauty lights. It's what is that called? They're like $19.95. It just has it's those one light.
With the light that goes around it, or is it on the whole stand?
It's a whole stand. It's just a living room light.
Oh, okay.
But what you do is the light bulb. That is the key. So the light bulb, you go over to Home Depot and buy like super high wattage.
Yeah.
And throw that in there, and boom, you just get it close to you, and it throws out all the.
Okay.
So let me see if I can bring it over to you.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
I use that a lot for my stomach.
Okay.
So I just make sure, that's why there's tape back here, the extra lighting, and then I just threw that right in front, and it opened up. Because they'll save you, because I bought lighting, okay? Well, actually, Matt bought lighting, and I used it, and it was just so much stuff to have out, you know, it's just so bulky, and having to take it down and put it away. And God's like, you know, that works if you put more watts. I was like, genius. So I turned it on, put it on me, and bam, $20.
Okay. See, I was thinking like if you go to eBay and look at those things they call the beauty lights, you know what I'm talking about? The one a lot of, I guess, people when they're doing their makeup, it's that light that sits on the table. They got the fluorescent little ring on it. That's what I was thinking.
Well, they have those. Even it's I think it's $179, and you can stand it. You can stand it right behind you. It's really small. You can go up to 7 feet if you want. It's pretty portable, but I'm like, you know what? $179 is not in my budget.
I was just saying, no, I'm not paying $179 for a light.
And I'm like, $20 is in my budget, and that worked enough. I'm like, God gave me some wisdom right there.
Right.
So okay, so I'm checking my email.
They got them. They got the ones that go on the tables for. Let me see. Let me see.
Damn.
See, look at this one right here. This is what I was talking about.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know what I was talking about, but it's $17.99. Light around it. That's what I was thinking. Something like that I could sit right on the back side of my computer, and it's right there. It actually shows the whole light.
Yeah, that can totally work, because if you need it higher, you can just put it on a small box or something.
Yeah.
All right, I got it.
Okay. But I might have to keep my eye on that now.
Okay, so when I'm saying a box, this is my little cheat sheet.
Oh, let's set it
So
on top of this.
when I need something to sit, I put it on top of this. And then it gives me. But yeah, all right. So I have the recording. Thank you.
You do? Okay. Cool.
Yep. So it's it's really easy to share. That's why I love Dropbox. It's an awesome tool. All right. Awesome possum. Let's okay. So I am determined to get this down.
Yep. Me too. So just remember from now on, you can get all the webinars.
Yes.
Each week. We just happened the external that we bought, and we should have bought more of them. I really should have bought them to sell them. We got this 1 terabyte.
What?
This is 1 terabyte, and Walmart will sell them for $20. $20. You know, these things are close to. I think the guy
$100.
$100 or more for each one.
Yes.
Walmart will sell them for $20 at Christmas, and they had a whole stand full of them.
Oh man, yes.
We bought one because we ain't had that much more money after Christmas, but she was like, "But this would be good, Pee." I was like, "All right," so we ended up buying it.
Wow. Yeah,
and
no,
we hadn't put anything on it yet.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Straight up deal.
All right.
Okay.
ManyChat.
ManyChat. Okay. So really the key is to have a map of what you want to say.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much have them on,
have a couple of calls to action every single time the question is put out.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna go to screen share, kind of go over what I was doing. Hey.
Because my next step in that coaching thing is that I have to create a webinar.
So your next step is what?
Hi, sweetie pie. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
That's what you got.
It's hot in her phone.
Yeah, it's your fault. You did it.
Yeah, she brought her hotness into the room.
Right.
You need something, water?
Something to eat.
You want some chicken?
Thank you. All right.
You're the best, babe.
You're the best, babe. All right. She said thank you.
I'm talking to Lyndon's wife. She's going to go get him something to eat. Get him chicken, and she walked out. And so I was saying, you're the best thing. Because my husband's like, please call him babe.
Tell him I said hello.
Mr. Lyndon says hello. We're going to have to play catch at Live the Dream if we have time.
Right. Bring your glove. I have mine. I don't go anywhere without mine.
Yeah.
All right. So dashboard, the way he was talking to when he first started going through it, this is your dashboard. It's going to tell you how many subscribers, unsubscribers, and net subscribers that you have. So this is under your dashboard. It tells you all that kind of information. He went right into on your settings. The best thing about that is you can have different admins. So you can have different people that actually control the account, depending on, how big your network is. You can have people that can respond to the other posts by inviting them to become admins to your stuff. Went back into audience. As you do your audience, the best thing about here, when you're dealing with your widgets, stuff like that, this is where they opted in. This is how they end up finding you. And of course, these say example, but you can change these to whatever tools that you put out. So say, for instance, you've got an ebook and you put that ebook, like I've got my branding, Facebook branding ebook. I've got my 8 sources to be able to fund your home business ebook. If we got a lead magnet for even this Facebook Messenger, learn how to, if I turn this into a PDF and learn how to use Facebook Messenger, it just tells where they came in. Sequence emails is just like setting up your summit. You can set it up in a series of messages that come out and schedule them to come out just like anything else. And when people, the people that are added to that sequence This is how you end up finding them through the sequences. Okay. Your bulk actions, add tags of people, whatever. So if somebody has a specific tag, it may be linked to sequences. So, I mean, if I've got a tag for ebook, somebody does ebook, I may have a sequence of ebooks. So it's all linked together. It's pretty cool how he does it. Best thing when you, just to give you know more about this, for each person that you click on, it tells you about that person. So if I got specific tags, if I've got if I want to subscribe them to a sequence. So like I said, if I've got an ebook sequence, perhaps I've got a sequence talk about prospecting. We can add different sequences to anything where each day they get a different message or a couple of a message every couple of hours, however you want to set it up. I opted in. It shows how they opted in through the welcome message. This was the screen that you were just showing. It was showing the kitties. That was the welcome message, just to show them where we came in. Custom fields, if you want to add more information about this person, like this was showing best time to call in the evenings, except on Tuesdays, play baseball, and here's your number, 867-5309. I just thought about this song. That's why I typed that. But if it said the best time to call them would be on the 26th at 8:17, this can help you kind of schedule stuff as far as follow-up. He said you can set this to where you get reminders as well to do this. Now, that part I didn't get to yet as far as setting reminders. All right. And at any given time, if you want to start a live chat with them, boom, you can start a live chat with that person right there. So if I were to do that, it would take me to a screen where I can immediately start chatting with them. And in a second, I would get a message. See right there, boom. As soon as I did that, this came up, and I could start chatting with them right there from that field. All right, so that's pretty cool part about it. So that's the audience part. Live chat just showed you if you're doing that. If you got people, you can manage any of your live chat. There's one central place where you can manage all of your conversation at once. Or if you're on your computer without having to hold your phone, so you can continue to have conversations and stuff like that. This was the point that I got into when I was at work. When I stopped and move this down. But he was talking about the growth tools on the webinar. You do new growth tools. Oh, you've reached the limits. Unless I upgrade the pro.
What's the limit? What was that?
Huh?
What was the limit?
Let me see. I could delete this one just because I'm.
So this is the paid service?
Yeah, they got free, but if you want more access to more, I think he said it was like $10 for 500. I think he said it was like $10 for your first 500 subscribers. So this is all free until you reach a certain amount. But this was the one that I had set up that I made active. My first borrower. Hey there, connect with me on Facebook, and I said I'm in here. This is your initial state where you can actually see if I do send a messenger, hey there, connect with me on Facebook. And when they click that, it sends them immediately a messenger. But just like you said, you like doing click the box because it makes them go in there and click the box. So you can actually customize that to say whatever you want to. If you want to allow the bar to be up there, or you can hide the bar where the bar's not there. Of course, you can view what it's going to look like on the phone when it comes up. Or if I do just send, hey there, connect with me, and it sends them the messenger. Or you can say, I'm in here and allow them to click it for whatever you want to. Of course, you can change the colors. And when does it display? Immediately. So when somebody connects with you on Messenger, it immediately pops up in there. And it says show the widget, the same numbers. I do it 1 hour. If they don't connect with me, I want them to see it again in 1 hour. Hey, connect with me on Facebook Messenger. And if they happen to close it, if they go up here and they hit that button where it says close, or they close it out, in the manual, when I want them to see it again, I want them to see it again 2 days later. That's how I've got mine set up. And then, so submit a state, show new messages. Hey, thanks for connecting with me. I'll meet you inside. And they'll click that. This is a response they get if they connect with me on Messenger. And this is just, if you want to redirect them to a URL. So say, for instance, my initial state had, hey, got a great ebook, so and so, and I'm talking about something like that, and you say click here to get access. This one, I can come back over here on this one. Right, load up, buddy. Oh, I can come back in here. I guess I reset it when I did that. Widget deactivated. What did I do? Show new message. Okay. So show new message. It says thanks for connecting with me. But if I do redirect to URL, when they click that connect with me, that's what it was. If they click that I'm in here, and I say if I want to lead them somewhere and they click that I'm in here and they hit submit, redirect to URL, I can put that here. So even if it goes directly to my ebook or it goes directly to an opt-in page or something like that, and this is on the submitted state. This is after they enter information. So you can either go from the current tab or in a new tab. Go to opt-in message number 4. This is pretty much what they're going to see after that. Hey, welcome, Lyndon, because it's going to say the person's name. Thanks for connecting with me. How are you doing today? Excuse me. This is that point, that automatic message that they're going to get. Now, they've already connected with me on Facebook. They've already got access to meeting me. Say, I'll meet you over here in Messenger. So my first message was my growth to opt-in. And, of course, I could change the name of that. But thanks for connecting with me. How are you doing? I asked them a question to get them the answer. And once again, because right now their icon looks like this, and that's what he was talking about. It looks like a lead. It looks like they submitted. You see where they came from, but you don't know the name. You don't know a picture. You don't have any information. When they happen to come in here and they respond, that's when all the information is released, and you're able to. It pretty much generates the opportunity for you. Facebook releases that information to you because they responded to them. If I want to add them to a sequence, I can. If not, just continue the conversation. And for the setup, this is where we were last night to be able to put this on our websites and stuff like that. Installing the JavaScript, and of course, you probably remember doing this last night when we went to install the snippet. What website that you want to have access to, then install ManyChat so you can get this code and download it into the drop down, whichever widget that this goes into. All right. And so that's where I actually stopped in the training, and I was gonna pick up from that point. Actually, I was gonna go to those items. The growth tools that they was talking about, growth tool number 4, and I need to find out where those are and change those automatic messages. That's what I wanted to do. So I will come out of here because I don't know where those are yet. You have any idea yet? Had you played around with it?
No, haven't even finished 100% yet, and I'm 60% up to it. Sort of. Oh, look at that's a good babe.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing that?
I'm gonna go get in the bathtub.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
All right. Oh, she's taking the TV. She's really gonna take a bath.
Right?
Yes, I have to relax some kind of way.
Oh, no, you know what? Your wife just gave me an idea because my daughter always wants to take the tablet into the bathroom. And we can just use the screen. That is so smart. Just get a mini TV.
Yeah.
Genius. Thank you.
That's what I do with my guy babies when they come over.
Uh-huh.
They like to take baths and sit in the bathtub for hours. So I put a TV in there for them to watch.
That is clever because like she loves being in the bathtub since we don't have a pool. That's the pool.
They're put into, yep.
Yep. So she always wants to take the tablet. I'm like, I don't want the chance of that thing falling into the water. But getting a small screen, that is so clever. I like that.
Then you should get you a Galaxy 8S or 8S Plus and just let her sit in the bathtub with it.
Yeah, right. Galaxy 8S.
Yeah,
Come on, y'all.
that waterproof
All right,
phone.
thank you.
You're welcome. See you later. Let's go.
All right.
I'm gonna leave this open. It's hard to hear. We going in the bathroom. Come on. Let's go.
All right, so I have a question.
Yeah.
So like one of the things like I like doing motivational quotes, and that's when they first come in, I want to have like, hey, are you having a bad day? Need motivation? Send them over to Instagram because that's where I really do all my motivation stuff.
Okay.
I wonder if I could put my link in there.
You can? Yeah, you can lead them anywhere you want to.
Does Instagram have a link? Okay.
Or to lead them to your Instagram?
Yeah, to connect with you there.
Your Instagram link.
Let me minimize. Let me check. Oh, since I'm screen sharing, I can't minimize. Ooh. All right. Okay. Am I screen sharing?
No.
Oh, well, I guess because I'm recording. Well, all right, I'll bring it up. Maybe somebody might need to know how to do it. So Instagram, Sadie. So I just send them to this right here. So, that'll pull me right up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on that initial message on the messenger, when they tell you can set it up to connect with you in different places, have it linked to there if you want to.
Okay.
Now, of course, it takes them away from Messenger, but that'll give you more. That would allow you to connect with more people on Instagram, or you can also add the option to connect with you on Instagram on any of the sequences that you set up. Perhaps you send out a sequence message. Hey, guess what? Facebook is my only platform. I love to be able to connect with you where I do even more inspirational stuff over at this. So it doesn't have to be your initial post that leads them here. You can add that in one of the sequences. And a good way to get them to engage. Hey, follow me there. I follow you. I love to follow you back. Mm-hmm. People like getting followers. Like, hey, what's your Twitter feed? Follow me. I follow you on Instagram. I'd love to follow you back and put yours on there. So you already know that what's in it for them. People gonna be like, okay, why am I following you? Hey, you can add a follower as well.
Right. Well, that's good. That's like, yeah. That'll be a nice place to be a hub of information. You know, what was it that Disney was talking about? Creating that library in a way.
You said taking the library away. What's that?
No. So it's like creating a library of information for them.
Oh, yeah.
In your messenger. Like, all right, do you want Facebook stuff, Instagram stuff, Twitter stuff, lead stuff?
Yep.
You know, you're really giving them just sources. So you're creating that sales funnel of putting them through where you want. So you give them value, book a call. Value, book a call.
And Messenger is direct, so that's the best part about it.
Yeah, I like that. I like it. All right, let me see. All right, where am I? What am I doing? So I need to finish the setup process.
It's like the whole thing is a setup process.
Yeah, like ManyChat, that's calling me.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. Okay. So
talk to human. Huh? Talk to human. That's what you told yourself.
No, that was one of the things. Talk to a human was one of the options because people know it's probably a bot, right? So they're like, talk to a human, and so yeah. So that was the reply. That was the automatic reply that it put out. Because I thought I was talking to them and says, hey, do you want to talk to a human? And I'm like, yeah, well, I just watched this video on how to get 10 subscribers in 48 hours. And it says if you need extra help, put in the message. So that's what I did. I'm like, I want extra help, and this is what it gave me. So,
funny.
All right. But so where do I go from the beginning? Are you checking on that one thing?
So we just did that up to growth tools, like I said.
Okay. So the growth tool is the sequencing.
Yeah, I was trying to, like I said, switch up those welcome greetings or whatever. And it was over there on, under, I think it was under audience, under widgets.
Oh, see, publish, no, keep us that. Okay.
Yeah.
So they have video tutorials.
Yeah, you can do that too. We can watch any of those.
Yeah.
Watch the trial.
Can you hear it?
Oh, no?
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 Huh. I hear it. I wonder if I can, or I'm the only one that can.
Probably because you got your earphones plugged in.
Oh. Can you hear it now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not loud.
Let me see if I can.
I love being able to send somebody a link and have them test for them. So what I've done here is I've clicked, I've created a little button that says, and when they click that or when they tap it, it will take them to a website. And what I've done is I've just pumped in my my Connect Call Calendly link, and I've added a tag here that when they tap on that, it will tag them with clicked book call. And all that does is later on, if I want to follow up with this person or I want to segment them out for any reason for marketing, then I can have them in there. So here I did the same thing with my coffee link, which is just a different time slot. And again, when they tap on this, it will take them to this website. And
another cool thing is that we can send them to our lives broadcasts.
it will also tag them in the ManyChat system with this tag so that I can segment them out later. So let's just make sure this is saved and saved. And real quick, we're just going to go over to Messenger. And I have this thing pulled up. And look, the menu's right there. That's so cool. So all you have to do is click or tap right here, and you have a menu. So let's schedule a call. And this redirects me to Calendly, which is really, really cool. And then let's grab a coffee. And this takes me to my scheduling link for the coffee. It's just that simple. And next, we're going to be checking out how to set up a default reply. Hey there, Dave.
Okay. I am honestly confused.
About what?
Let me plug myself in. So I know I didn't finish the setting up process. So I need to finish my I don't know, I feel lost. So let's start from the beginning here. I'm not adding a new page. That's dashboard. So that's that. Dashboard is what I'm looking at right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Audience is anybody that has sent me a message.
Yep, already opportunity message. Now, you got to remember, this thing is linked to your business page. This is your fan page.
Right.
So that was the one thing I was thinking of earlier. I had to remember. I was like, you know what? So I got to make sure I get the engagement up on your fan page, because that's the only page. It can't come from your personal page at all.
Right.
So that's one important thing to remember. It's going to be for that and the pages that you manage. Audience just shows the people that have already connected with you and opted in, been to your messages.
Okay. Live chat. Live chat is that I can jump in there right now and start typing. Hello, mm-hmm. I am human. see what happens there. Oh man, that's fast.
Yep. You got a message, didn't you?
So I got a message, and then so on my message, I don't know if you see it. Can you see my phone?
Yes.
And so it just said send message powered by ManyChat. I want to take the ManyChat watermark off. Do you think I can do that? Is there a place? Probably if we upgrade, right?
Yeah, you got to upgrade to get that off. That's one thing you said for branding purposes is on there.
Lyndon, I don't think there's too many people going to teach on this. We need to market. We need to get on it.
No, but what is?
Not a lot of people are going to jump on what, people don't take action right after the training.
Yep.
And when I saw this, because I wasn't sure, because I've seen a couple of leaders that I follow send me the stuff. I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah. But not until Jesse really broke down the training. I'm like, this is that next wave of like emails and funnels. If we jump on it, we can be on the front end of that wave.
Yep. Yep.
And so
how'd you do this?
Yep. And so so that's why I want to do this webinar with Facebook Live, and to incorporate Facebook Live and this training as a bonus. So if they come on board with me, they get this training as a bonus, as a part of my 3 months coaching.
Nice.
So my goal is for 3 month coaching, I need 60 clients.
60 clients?
Yep.
Okay.
So that gives me 3 clients a day, because I only want to work 12 days. Because I want Friday to do all my stuff, and then I have the weekend with the kids and not have to focus on work. So that's the goal. That's what's being set out into the universe. Jesus, please.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so that's why I want to get this training down for me to understand it, so then I can teach on it.
That's exactly why I wanted to start implementing as soon as we did it last night for the folks that want to attend. And I'm gonna make sure I'm still on this till I get it down. Yeah. I want to be teaching this on my next webinar, but I don't want it to be too far out.
Right.
Perhaps by next Thursday, after doing this for several times, yeah. I would have it down to be able to walk them through this system.
Right. And because because even if you don't have a giveaway, we use the stuff that MLSP has.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing that I need to take off the MLSP email sequence. I want to be able to just put them into my community and I email them.
Yeah, I took mine off. I don't even have the MLSP sequence on mine.
Can you show me how to do that really fast?
Yeah.
This is like 3 trainings in one that we're doing. If you think about it, the first training that you did, you just did this. Now we're going to do how to take off. Well, you're good at editing. We can top it all up. All right, so I go into Aweber.
Well, no, I'm not good at editing yet. I hadn't even started doing any editing. Oh. I mean, we can save this one just for us, or we just put it on our page, just show people how to do it.
Yep. Okay, so I need to go to Aweber.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll go to messages.
Messages.
Legacy follow-up series.
Legacy follow-up series.
All right, so scroll down.
I'm just writing this down. Series.
Oh, okay.
Okay, scroll down.
Enable campaign sharing for authorized users. Okay, no, that's not it. It would have. Oh, is this is this a different list? Because this list doesn't get the
Oh yeah, this isn't it. The list is
I was to take them to your normal list that would get the MLSP.
Unless I never set it up, which I thought I did.
Because that's where it would be if you set it up under the Legacy series.
Because you know how I subscribed to myself to make sure that I was getting, and it sent me this. Because that's where I have Sadie Calamaco's community. Okay. I apologize for my family arguing in the background.
No, you're fine. Okay. It's more than likely it'll be under the first list that you created.
So that's the 24 that's right here. But it's not even showing up.
So go to open up that list, because at the top of your screen, you know how you can select which list you want to do at the top of the AWeber screen.
Top of the AWeber screen.
Yeah.
Is that okay? So I'm up here then.
Under current list, is that it?
Current list.
All right. Yeah. So how many lists do you have right there?
Manage list. Here we go. Right here.
No, to the left.
To the left.
Yeah, right there. Right there.
There it is.
The arrow drop down.
Okay, yeah.
So whichever one. That's the list you. Okay. And it should be under messages and legacy series. And if it's not under there, then you probably never set it up. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
And you can go in and delete each one of those.
Oh, individually delete?
Yeah. All you have to do is hit delete. And that's how you can delete all those automated ones.
Okay. Yeah, let me just get this done, and then that way I won't worry about it. Because I was one thing that the summit helped, and thank you for also helping with this, was I was intimidated by emails.
Why?
I don't know. I just saw it as a big bad wolf.
About emailing other people?
Emailing other people, but really it's just I'm just dropping a letter saying, hey.
That's what it is.
Like, you sharing how to just set one up is just really me talking to somebody.
Now, do you have your own letter set up? So as soon as somebody subscribes to you, they get a letter from you?
No. Where would I do that?
Under message. Create a message.
Create a message.
Drag and drop email. No, you don't have to type anything in particular, but I'm just going to show you how to do it.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's just set something up over plain and simple, yeah?
Yeah, you can. That's fine.
If you don't mind.
Not at all.
Okay. So this is where I just thank you, right?
Yeah, that's what you want to say. Hey, appreciate you subscribing to my newsletter or my list. I typically don't tell people it's a list. I call mine a newsletter. People feel they're on the list. They're like, oh, somebody's going to try to sell me something. I know they're going to be calling me. Tell them it's a newsletter. It's like you're sending me information about it. It feels more informal. It doesn't feel like they're being targeted to buy something. Thanks for hanging out with me. And when you write in your list, you don't drop it down like every couple of words, because you don't want it to feel like they're reading a paragraph.
Oh, so make it
yeah, it's
drop it like right here?
Yeah, every time you pause, give it a double space.
Okay.
So the drop one more line after me. Yeah. It's like you want to separate your words. Then you got to realize most of the people that are actually reading your messages are probably going to be reading on the phone. And if you type it all the way to the end, then they've got to scroll to the side to be able to finish the sentences. So
right.
You want to make it as short as possible. I mean, not necessarily as short as possible. You want to make it be able to fit on the screen. So all they have to do is scroll and they get what you're saying.
Oh man, this is one of the reasons why I don't like emailing, is because I'm so hesitant about my spelling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like, oh, is that right? Is that?
I tell you, it's all about. It's the one thing that I understood that I was explaining to a lady today. Matter of fact, she said she didn't think selling was for her. I mean, she sales was for her. She was ready to quit because she didn't. I was like, I asked her who she talked. She said she sold life insurance and some other kind of insurance. And I asked her. I said, well,
she doesn't feel like she can sell when she's in insurance.
Yeah, because she said she's been doing it, and everybody tells her no. And so I was like, okay, let me ask you a question. She said the job she had before that was in sales. And I asked her, do you know your stuff? Do you kind of? She said, I'd like to think I do. Then I asked her, I said, asked her what she was passionate about, and she said she didn't know. But then she came back and said she likes helping people with problems. She helps solving their problems. I said, then I said, oh, so you're in sales. And before she typed back, I said, let me explain. And she said, okay. So I went to explain. It kind of broke down. I said, before I explain anything, let me ask you a question. What's your definition of sales? And of course, she said, in exchange for money to be able to give somebody a product, to be able to handle a product. And I just kind of went down to this. I say, okay, and you're absolutely correct. But this is where a lot of people fall short of understanding what sales deals with. And I just kind of gave the idea from what I heard from one of the podcasts I was listening to. And I said, now my response is going to be long, so give me some time to type. I just let her know. She's like, but I said, when you think about it, when you go to the store, when you go to buy something like a mattress or a car or even a new cell phone, what's the objective of doing it? And I was like, well, people don't go to buy a mattress, a car, or a cell phone. And I say this, it sounds kind of baffling. I said, understand that. I say, people doesn't go to buy for what it is, they buy for what it does. So it wouldn't matter if you walk into a building that had 30 mattresses. I don't care which one you give me. I don't care which one I say. So why is it that most salesmen always point to a particular thing? Say for some, yes, they're chasing money and they want a bigger commission. But for the most part, the person that really wants to help them is because they want to give this person what they came in for. They didn't come in for a mattress. They came in because they want to be able to sleep comfortably and wake up without aches and pains the next day from a hard mattress.
Yeah.
When they go in to buy a car, they're not going in to buy a car. They're going in to buy an opportunity to be able to get from point A to B that's dealing with comfort that they don't have to worry about fixing every day and probably have a little bit of style that looks good at the same time. And the same thing with a phone. They don't buy a phone for a phone. You can go anywhere and buy a phone. They go in there so they'd be able to make phone calls, perhaps make text messages, or even get on the internet anywhere they go. So people buy products for what they do. I say, now this is the terminator. So what does a mattress, a car, and a phone have in common? And I paused for a second. I say the reason I say mattress, car, and a phone having problems is that if a person that's going to buy it doesn't have one, they have a problem.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's where the person that comes in that's selling. So the person that's selling them something is now what? The problem solver. So this is the deal where people come in, they feel the salesperson is just only meant to sell somebody something to get them. Yeah, there's a monetary side involved in that, but for the most part in sales, you're solving problems for people that are having it. So, and by the time I think I got through with that conversation, and she said she liked helping people with their problems, I say, so I want you to think about this. Even if you didn't get into sales and say you started counseling because you wanted to help somebody with their problems, at some point in time, you're going to start charging for your services, aren't you? So, and it's not that you're charging them for your time. You're going to be charging them for the problems that you help them solve during that time that they pay you become a client. Because you're solving the problem. That's why they're going to pay you. They can go talk to a light post on the corner if they feel they just want to pay some money somewhere. So, and I think by the time we got to the end of that conversation, because I got like a surprise face from her, I say, so your problem with dealing with rejection and not getting sales is simply because, number one, your target market may be off. You're not targeting the right people. And then number two, your perception of what sales is keeping you from truly understanding how to market what you have to market. And so I think I kind of got through to it. I think I may end up talking to her tomorrow because she kind of disappeared for a second after that surprise face, like, oh, okay. So,
well, it probably has to marinate in her mind.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, it definitely has to. I don't want to say allow it to, because all of a sudden you just disrupted her belief system. You know, you threw a whole rock into her pond, and she's like, well, wait a minute. But she's going to see the fact and the truth of what you just said.
Yep.
You know, and you painted it beautifully in different, you know, here's a mattress, here's a phone, here's this other issue, and it's across the board. You're solving that problem. When somebody goes in for a phone, it's because they're needing a phone. If they need a mattress, they need a mattress. If they need a car, they need a car. And just like with insurance, people come to you because they need that insurance. And so,
Let's see.
Yeah.
More than likely, what they do, they don't. And see, that's what I was trying to get to understand. They wouldn't need to. You don't get people to buy insurance because they need insurance. You need people to buy insurance for what it covers, just in case you get hurt.
Right. Oh yeah. And it's one of those things that normally you don't need it, but it's there as a safety net.
Yep. She said she kept getting responses from people that she was talking to, like, God is my insurance. And he say, God was like, okay, and that's when you get to that point. I say, that's when you tell them, I completely agree. But at the same time, your family may think otherwise if you pass away and leave them with a $10,000 bill to bury them.
Yeah, right. And then they're doing car washes and selling tamales to cover the cost.
So I think I'm gonna try to lead her to a coaching session next time I talk, to kind of get her to strategize to find out if she's gonna stick around or not. Obviously, because with so much stuff going on in the world, period, selling life insurance could really be easy. Me personally, what I would do, I'm just kind of going off topic while we're talking, but what I would do, I would target a lot of the stories that's going on right now in America if I had to. Just like the police officer that got acquitted for killing that guy in the car. I say, okay, so just imagine he was in the car with his I don't know if his wife or girlfriend and his daughter. Had he had life insurance, his family may have been taken care of for the financial issues. Of course, it deals with some other stuff on a mental era. But as far as finances, that would be one relief that person, that family might have had, knowing that now the police officer that allowed that happened with is not responsible. Neither is the department responsible for handling his burial stuff. And that's on the family. Like I said, I would take today's events, and this goes everywhere, from bombs that go off in other countries, from people that are still getting terrorist attacks and stuff like that. I say I would use that and be like, hey, you never know what could happen in any given time. Giving them examples of events that are currently happening, show this is something that you may need. This is definitely just in case. So I mean that's just me.
No, but it's true. You pinpoint those things and you paint that picture of pain.
Yeah.
Ray Higdon the other day was talking about he was at a mastermind with Russell Brunson, and actually my coach was at that same event. I guess they pay like mass money to be at this mastermind 3-day session, but that you have to speak the language of anguish and pain, because that's all they're thinking. That's the language that they're speaking at that present moment. Yeah. You know, they're not speaking the language of after the result or the before the result. They're speaking the language of that moment. And that's where we need to speak to them in that. And I was just like, oh wow. But that's a good point. I hope she does get on a coaching call with you because it's definitely important that she has a limited belief, and that has to be taken down so that she can get the help that we can offer her.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what I got so far.
Well, I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I want to let you know I'm the type of person. I believe you should give them more of you.
Okay, what do you mean by that? So that I can put it.
I want to let you know that I'm the type of person who only emails if there's something important to share.
Maybe a little bit about myself.
I wouldn't put it in here. I would say to the matter of, I want you to know who I am, who I truly am. Something like that. I want you to know who I am, not just a person sharing everyday information of that you can get from anywhere.
How about that? I want.
What makes me tick?
I want you to know who I am and
What makes me tick?
With the S makes me tick. Yeah, and then I add a little more.
I want you to know who I am and what makes me tick. So along this journey,
Well, I think you want to.
I would say something like, so along this journey, I'll be sharing the real side of me along with.
Wait, hold on. I can't type that fast. Okay, so along this journey of entrepreneurship,
I'm going to share the real side of me as well as, and that's when I would go into tips, ideas, motivations, and strategies to help you grow.
I like.
So people get to connect with you on a more personal level. More tips, motivation, strategies to help you grow into a more powerful, purpose-filled entrepreneur centered around God. I will also, and you can say, I would also, you say, this information will be in the form of, so you take that, this information will be in the form of, you can say blog posts, Facebook Live, access to free trainings, just so they kind of know what to expect. Free trainings, blog posts, Facebook Lives, webinar. You can say webinar access. So I'm under free training, so I wouldn't repeat training 2 times. I try to mix up my words so it doesn't sound like I'm repetitive. Free trainings, blog posts, Facebook Lives, webinar access. Or I say access to free webinars. Put it like that. Access to free webinars or training webinars. And if you like, I'd even like to introduce you to some. Well, nah, I would leave that off. Never mind. I would put that in the letter. That would be. It doesn't. Your first letter doesn't have to be long.
Yeah, I think I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I want to let you know that I'm the type of person who only needs email for something. I want to. See, I put a lot of I want. It's just like it's too much of me.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Say at the first
So
time.
let me take this one here. Let me take this
I
out.
would say let me thank you. Let me thank you for hanging out with me. I'll let you know that I'm the type of person.
Now I have let.
You say I want you to know. Scoot over from where you are. I want you to know. Yeah. I want you to know that I'm the type of person who on the emails if there's something important to share. You'll get to find out who I am and what makes me tick. Or you'll get to experience who I am and what makes me tick. So along this journey of entrepreneurship, I'll be sharing the real side of me as well as tips, ideas, motivation, and strategies to help you grow into a more powerful and purpose-filled entrepreneur centered around God. This info will be in the form of...
Oh, yeah, sorry. This info will be... I think I have... Now, this info will be... I got that in place.
Yeah.
In the form of...
Or you say this info will be shared in the form of... And then you can...
Is there little bullets or anything? Can I do any of that stuff?
Yep.
Ah, look.
Excuse me.
I'm overcoming. Bless you. Empower you to prosper. Empower you to prosper.
All right. Now, Lord, highlight all of it.
Make it bigger?
No, yeah. Highlight all of it.
All of it.
Yeah, all of it. Because you don't want people to read your message squinting and then go up there to size. And you can, I typically do all my letters in 15.
Oh, because again, they are in their phone.
Yeah.
Should this be bolded? Or italicized or? You
can. And I would change it to black or another color because it's gray when you actually add the bullet points.
Okay, what's the coloring?
The A with the line underneath it.
Okay.
And so just another thing before you do this, do you have a banner already?
Not for this. This is something.
Okay. If you have one, all you have to do is resize. Let me share my screen for a second. I'm just gonna show you my. You're not on my list, are you?
No, I'm not. I should be.
Okay. I'm gonna come into mine real quick, and I'm gonna show you.
How often do you mail out?
Every day. Every day. That's why. that's one of the reasons I guess why Diane Hockman keeps talking about me.
Yeah, she does. You're like her protege.
Let me find this thing. All right, so I'm on mine right now. So if let me plug my phone up my computer up before it dies. Move, Tigger. Move, Tigger. Move. Move, my boy.
Peter loves being at your feet.
Right? Come run right underneath me. Him and Precious. Ooh, where is it? Okay. There we go. Okay. What you can do, what I always do, if you go to images, you can add all this kind of stuff over here. But under images, like I just sent out a letter this morning from my dad and I went to the Rangers game yesterday. So I put this at the bottom of my my list this morning.
Cool.
But my images, you can upload different images, and I use that for my banner. So my banner, I'll do that. Just showing you a couple of options that you do. Actually, that's not what I do. For the top of that, I've uploaded that into my logo. So I don't even have to go find that. I uploaded it to my logo. At the very bottom, I do images. And this is just a image that I add. So you can go, I can add my professional pictures. I can add me and Bebe, even me and Diane that I took that picture of, my baseball or whatever. I've been putting that one. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I think I just deleted my picture. Yeah, I did. I added back in. But I do that, center it to the left. So I have the option to size it, because if it's center, you can't size it. But I center it, add a share.
So center allows you to size.
Yeah, if you go here and you center it won't size it. You can't size it. You can't go smaller. But if I go here and I do it to the left or the right, I can actually make it bigger or make it smaller. But center won't allow me to. And then I add my email signature, which is I'll show you how to add that on. This is something we learned from Diane. So whenever you're dealing with emails, she says it's legalities now that you have to let people know that the stuff within you could possibly get paid for a precious move. So this is one of the things, parts of this email may be an advertisement, but I'm here to help you achieve success at a faster rate by suggesting valuable, useful tools. Lawfully, I got to tell you that I may receive compensation for some products and services featured herein or purchase, but my results are very well different from yours. I do, however, mainly advertise products and services that I personally create or have purchased. And I tell you this so you know it's very well worth taking into consideration. So the good old U.S. of A. says the law that I mentioned, I might make a little change and that you may or may not, but mainly for the purpose that I'm here. Maybe for the purpose here to help you become a successful entrepreneur you set out to be. And I'll do something like making this bold so they know that. And different ways for them to connect with you. Like I said, I'll show you how to add this in as well. But this number, my wife told me about this. We got this actually added on to, it's a free app called, what is this? It's a free app called Sideline. And if you download the app Sideline, you can actually add a number, use that number. You can text and call. I do text and phone calls from the number. So people don't have your personal cell phone number if you don't want them to.
How does it sound? Do
what?
How does it sound?
How does it sound?
Uh-huh.
Sounds just like a regular phone.
Really?
Yeah. It's free.
Really?
It's called Sideline.
And it comes to your phone call.
Yep, it comes through my phone. It'll have a different ring for it'll have a different notification sound for text messages and phone calls. So you'll know when it's your cell phone and you'll know if it comes through Sideline, but it's absolutely free.
I love that. I'm looking at it right now.
So I did it. So now we know our business calls and we know our personal calls without a problem. But you let people know how to connect with you on social media. So I added this in. I typically highlight these and cut them and hyperlink them. Best attraction marketing center, I lead them to MLSP. So if they go in and click on there from my blog, I also have it tracked to where I know where I got it from. So it says newsletter. So I know it Giving us now. $T equals newsletter. So I know it, if they opted in from that, when I see it, it will say newsletter. And I'll show them how to connect with me on Facebook. Like I said, I just do these hyperlink and kind of make it shorter at the bottom. But she said, by law, you have to put that information in there about if you making money from something purchased through your emails.
So then you probably have to do that through your blog too, huh?
From the blog? No, I don't believe so, unless you add a disclaimer. Tanya actually added, I added a disclaimer page for her on hers. But from this point, now I've got my header, I've got my image of me, and like I said, I could change that image to whatever I want to. My signature at the bottom, I don't always have to rewrite this. Now I go through and space it each time. I go through and space it each time, but other than that, and I can put share at the bottom, I can put share at the top. So if you want to tell people share this letter out with their friends, if it was a value to you, and they have the opportunity to be able to share it just by clicking these links. But there's some other options to do. So never they do that. But I mean, it's a lot that you can actually do with Aweber. I'm gonna start creating some. I've been doing a lot of lives, and then a lot of my YouTube channel was just my lives and pretty much mindset and stuff I was talking about. It's stuff like this that I'm gonna start doing a whole lot more how-tos about, because this is where the views are. And so I could talk mindset all day, but I think a lot of people want to know, okay, so this great mindset stuff, I'm motivated to go do it, but how do I do it now? So I'm gonna start doing more of this. So you can add stuff to add an article here. So if you got an image you want to do with an article you want to add, you can do that. So a lot of people don't even play if I got a video I want to put in here, have the opportunity to be able to do that, put the video URL. So if I say, for instance, I want to tell people, make it more personal when I'm sending an email about Wednesday night webinars. So rather than just type, hey, the email is about to start, why not upload a video, put it on MLSP, media, or put it on YouTube, and then come back here and put the link in here. So now when they get the message, they hit that play button. I'm like, hey, where you at, man? The email, the train is about to start right now. Dude, you got to get over there. Click that link right there below. Get over there to the email. Make sure you got your pen and your paper and get ready to take some notes, because you're about to learn some stuff. I'll meet you over there, okay? And do something like that, something totally different than what people are so used to. Hey, the webinar, they type in, hey, the webinar is about to start. Make sure you don't miss it. I'll see you over there. I hope you get there, you know?
Right.
Yeah, you make it seem, do stuff to make your messages seem different. And so you can add videos if you got a button. So perhaps you even had for the summit, you can change the button. Like I said, I could center it if I want to put it center here. If I wanted the button even bigger, and you were telling people, hey, the summit's about to begin, or summit so and so, to get access, click here, and it led straight to your capture page to be able to register for it. And you can do that rather than all the time doing something like that and come up here and hyperlinking. Yeah, you can do that, but then not everybody always. If I'm colorblind, I'm just saying,
right.
If I'm colorblind, I look at this. This is red. That's black. To me, that looks black.
Right.
So hyperlinking isn't always the greatest thing to do either. So this gives you options when you start playing around. As you start doing more of your message, it becomes even more fun and a whole lot easier to start connecting and messaging with your people and stuff like that. But I have to go through a whole Aweber e-market training for some folks. I mean, if you got something that you're selling, perhaps you got a coupon, a discount for your training. And you say, I mean, you can get this to say whatever you want to.
That is cool.
25% off training, valid through this date, offer only good through this email. So share this with a friend that's growing a business if you know they need some coaching as well. And that's under coupon right there. Like I said, you can do so much with this platform. Emailing doesn't always have to be, can't figure out what to say, is you be yourself, be original, and make your email stand out. And this will do it by itself. So I mean, like I said, I come here and I'll do a training on some stuff and start actually recording some videos or screen shares, but add dividers, add the signatures, show you how to do. You can even add. Now this is the share. Now this is the share on here. People can share this message. But even if you want to, Twitter's the only one on here. They don't have Facebook or Instagram. But if you got a Twitter and you start getting people, oh, they do have Facebook. Okay, I do have mine. Yeah. So I can hit that follow me button and people can go.
Is it automatic or do you have to put your?
Well, when you put it in there, I didn't realize I hadn't used it that much. I can choose which page I want them to follow me on. So I put that follow. I've got Lyndon Britou and I've got Brit Impressions. I've got Lyndon Britou. I've got Brit Impressions. These are the pages that you manage that they're allowed to follow you. So you can upload this. If you got 4 or 5 other pages that you manage, then they can follow you on any other pages. So if this was my Brit Impressions list where I'm talking about Brit Impressions shirts and creating stuff like that, I would put follow. I could probably put my follow at the top of my page and I would link into my Brit Impressions. So now if they click that link, they follow me at Brit Impressions. Twitter, same thing. We got a Brit Impressions page and the Lyndon Brit 2 page. So this is my Brit Impressions. I'm clicking Brit Impressions because if I'm writing to them about my t-shirts and I get 25% off, they click that image. It takes them right to my Brit Impressions Twitter page to follow me over there. So it's so much you can do with your email platform. You got Aweber. It's a ton that you can do with this stuff. If I've got a product that I want to say, a t-shirt, like the hat that you bought, hat and shirt that you bought.
Right.
Hey, doing this, I could throw a discount right underneath that, show them the price. Hey, this is typically $100 right now, 25% or more in-store purchase value through this, only good through this email, yada, yada, whatever. Click if I want to add another photo. Boom, period.
Wow. Well, you just made Aweber a little more interesting because I was just like, man, it's so blah. But it's not. It's just that I didn't know.
Yeah, it's a whole lot more. You can, like I said, it's easy to move the stuff around. You slide, put it in position. They've got preloaded templates if you want to do something different. Outside now, of course, you can add all that and stuff like that. But they've got preloaded templates that you can use. If you got images that you want to do like that, change the colors of them.
Oh, so you can just mess around and come in with a template and just drop things to make it different.
Yes, you sure can. It doesn't have to be on that email. So if you did the summit or something like this, see, had I known you didn't know, I would have been telling you about this before the summit came along. Then I already got to day 21, but we're about to be able to start using this again Sunday night when I tell y'all about the idea I want to have. So I'll go ahead and I'll tell you, I told you a little bit, but I didn't want to boggle your mind with everything you had going with the summit. I'm going to create, and I'll show you up here, by the way. You can pick different colors for these stuff when you select these too, by the way. If you notice these colors change, it'll be this template. You can make it in that red, white, or beige. You can come back and you can make it in the blue. You can come back and you can make it into that goldish color. So just even with the same template, you can make it look different with these different colors. So just FYI. Okay, but what I'm saying on Sunday, let me come out of it. Let me share because we can talk about that later. Sunday, what I'm going to do is I want to create a platform for us to start doing training, more specified training on a weekly basis. Because you always tell people, hey, find one particular niche that you're good at, that you want to market and master that. Yet still, even when you go to MLSP, one week they're talking Twitter, next week they're talking Facebook, next week they're talking blogging, next week they're talking about. It's hard to stay focused, in my opinion. It's hard to stay focused when each week the people telling me to do it is teaching me something different. So what I'm doing, I'm putting together a platform to where each week, unless we cancel on Wednesdays for everybody that attends the Wednesday webinar, somebody says, you know what, I'll do it on Wednesdays. I want a specific person that wants to master a particular platform, that looks to master a particular platform to host a webinar to teach that specific niche every week. So if I know, if I want to do if I'm doing Facebook, or if I'm doing Facebook Messenger, perhaps somebody does Facebook Messenger. If we've had one person that does Pinterest, and I'm not only considering people in Table Dreams. I've got a couple other person. The person that got me into MLSP, you may or may not have heard of him. His Matt and Kim, the Unshackled Mommy. If you look on the leaderboard list, you always, ever since I've gotten MLSP, I've always seen their name on there. So if you look them, those are the people who I actually got into MLSP underneath. Wow. They are good. They are good at SEO. Mm-hmm. So I want to talk to them about SEO. But either way, no matter what it is, so if we do that Monday night, say for instance, somebody say, hey, you want to get better at this particular niche. Every Monday night, there's going to be a training, teach you how to do, add a new trick, a new tool, and they're going to implement this with you on Mondays, Facebook on Mondays. Maybe we got Twitter on Tuesdays. Maybe we got SEO on Wednesdays. Maybe we got blogging on Thursdays. Maybe we got, so each week, each week when you show up, this is what we're going to be focused on. It's not going to be Twitter Monday, then next week, Facebook Monday, and then week after that blog, each day. So, and this is where it begins to monetize. So on top of that, each week, now, if a particular person can't make it or something like that, like this one person's doing a training each week. So this is what I mean by become a master, because now you've got to be able to start learning something, to teach something new each week. It's going to force you to step out of your comfort zone. So if I'm, okay. Okay. So this each week is teaching you, is stretching you. Number one, you got to learn something new. So people that come each week aren't bored. They're actually learning something new. Number two, which means you're doing your homework. You're going to have to stretch and get out of whatever comfort zone that you're in to be able to realize, hey, it's time for me to actually start teaching the stuff that I know. They say you don't really know something until you can teach it. So if you're teaching something each week, number two, you're going to have people ask you questions, repetitive questions, all that kind of stuff. But it forces you to get to know what it is that you're talking about. And you're going to walk, just like Jameson did the walkthrough of the messenger. He kind of walked people through. You're going to do the same thing. So if you're talking about connecting, if you talk about building relationships, personal relationships, mindset, whatever it is, you're going to be showing people how to do it and walk through how they do it. So I wanted, just like he did the messenger, I want people to, you might have a few slides and then you go through walking them through how to do something. It's going to have to be a webinar platform. The only difference is everybody, they may have to have their own webinar platform.
Yeah, I have, somebody gave me a link for $1 to get Webinar Jam.
To get what?
Webinar Jam for 60 days.
Oh, okay. Because I got Webinar Ninja. But like I said, I happen to be grandfathered in. Diane Hockman wrote her list about Webinar Ninja. Uh-huh. And it was a little bit before my birthday. I had a birthday gift that of a $50 gift card. And Webinar Ninja was offering it for $49.
Wow.
And I was sitting there thinking, I want to get it. And I sat on it. I sat on it for about 2 weeks after I saw the email. And I was like, I want to get it, because that's when it was heavy talking about getting webinars. It was before Live the Dream last year. I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I went in and I bought it, and it's a lifetime subscription to Webinar Ninja. So I've got I don't have to pay for my webinar platform at all. And nice. The best thing about it, now they're $50 a month.
What?
They are $50 a month, and I got it for $50 for life. So I was grandfathered in.
That's a blessing right there, because
right, $600 a year, and I got it for $50 one time, and I just used my birthday gift card, so it was perfect. But that's what I'm leading now. Now that's just the idea of what I'm bringing to the folks that I want to begin training. So say for instance you can't make it one week, perhaps you've got a guest person, or even if you can make it and it's just somebody knows something that you don't know. Hey, would you mind being a guest instructor for me on a webinar? We on this particular night, so you can have a guest speaker, even in your position. Whatever, if you're the Twitter teacher, you have a guest speaker come on and teach something on Twitter, but as long as it's on that particular thing that day.
Right.
So it doesn't have to be you, but if it's your day, if you want to pay,
it has to be on the subject.
Yeah, it has to be on that specific subject to be able to help them with whatever it is. Now, monetizing, I want to market this through with this because Andy has built us a website, a membership site. I can do the membership site or do a private Facebook group where only the people that are going to be the teachers for the week are the admins. Now, set it up just like Keisha Basson when we was talking this. So I said this was the perfect time for them to be talking about workshop. What it is, the one thing I learned how to set up PayPal through was through Justice Egan's training.
Oh, that one couple of, not even a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago?
Yeah, about a month ago, he was talking about the training where you can set it up for your PayPal link. And when they pay, as soon as they pay, because I've done that with the PayPal link, the link to the Facebook, the private Facebook group is linked to that PayPal. So when they pay, it automatically takes them to the group to be accepted.
Oh, wow.
Now, nobody can be added to the group. They have to have an invitation to come through there. And the person that invited them, I guess the person that they paid would be the person that accepted them. Because if you accept them, I don't know they came through there. And nobody, no member can invite their friends or anybody. It'll have to be approved by an admin only. Now, the only difference is each person is responsible for whatever they want to charge to have access to that link. So if you wanted to charge $25 a month to this training and somebody else wanted to charge $10 a month to that training, you're making your own PayPal link, but it's going to the same Facebook group. So it just depends on what it is that you want to charge the people that get access to this.
So the access, but would they get access to the week's training?
Yes.
So I think that what you need to do is that we need to offer, everybody has to offer the same amount, because if I offer a $75 value and then a person only adds a $10 value, then they're going to be like, well, that's not fair.
You're right. I like to do that, but I like to, at the same time, if this person decide to cut their own pocket and charge less, that's on them. That was the only thing I was thinking. I would like to say for everybody to charge the same amount.
Yeah.
But I don't know if everybody will or they won't, and there's no way I can know that based.
Or maybe we have a meeting for those that are just 5 people or however, if we're going to do it every day, which I think
that's why I want to meet to present this to folks, and that's going to be one of the things that we talk about. So I mean, if you want to charge $50 a month, $100 a month, I mean, of course, doing something like that, and they getting the training or a webinar 5 or 6 days a week from a different person, different platform. So even somebody, hey, I've already mastered, I'm getting leads on Facebook already. Now I want to go to Twitter. So now they start paying attention to several different platforms. I mean, that's the value of that. You could say $25 a week, and that's $100 a month for you to get training every single day on a specific niche. That's worth it.
Yeah, I think so.
So, but like I said, that'll give everyone, that'll be able to, this will put each individual trainer, start getting people into the group, and that can be an additional stream of income while they're pushing, while they're growing, while they're learning, while they're becoming an expert, while they're helping other people, still growing their following, growing their niche, gives them the opportunity to be able to grow their list, still generating income at the same time.
Awesome. And what are you going to target?
Do what?
What would you like to target?
I would like to do, I'm deciding on mindset or Facebook. I know I want to do Facebook, but at the same time, I want to talk mindset at the same time. But like I said, I like I told you before, mindset is great. Or perhaps we could have a night for mindset where maybe it's a lot of the teachers on one webinar. I don't know, but mindset is very important. I really don't want to. I don't want to skip that. I want people to get the mindset and understand, because that's where a lot of people fall short.
Oh, yeah.
The to do is easy. You saw just in a matter of a few clicks on the Aweber how simple your email, how much more fun your email it can be.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, I mean, the work isn't easy, but it's telling yourself that you can't. That I really want to get through to people at the same time. So I may do ManyChat depending on who else wants to step up and do Facebook. But this is where the discussion will come up to find out who's available on what day to be able to specify what niche. Because
so I picked Thursday.
On a capture page, that's just going to show whatever. When you generate a capture page that everybody can start to push, they can create and add their own video and create their own capture page, stuff like that, and add that to it and start pushing, run ads to it, start getting more in the groups. So, I mean, you can imagine having one of those Facebook groups just like the fan pages with 30 or 40,000 members in it, because you get so much value out of this group, how valuable that would be for folks that paid to be a part of it.
Right.
I think it'd be pretty huge.
And then you just create an archive of training and just, here's your module.
Yeah.
Maybe package it and sell it too again.
I tell everybody after each webinar, send it to me and I'll upload and stuff like that and put it into it. So it'll be our workshop, our membership portal that we use through Facebook.
That's awesome. You see, and that's where like that conference that I wanted to create, there was that hole. This is the hole that they're talking about. You put on this conference, but what are you going to do with it after? Or how are you going to even promote to a live event if you don't have anything to bring them in and to take them out and keep them in that cycle? So it's like, oh, okay. And this is exactly it. That if we ever even get the 7 to create a live event, maybe we already been feeding people, like, hey, you know what, come now live to see it in person kind of thing. But no, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what I'll be presenting Sunday.
Awesome. Yeah, and we definitely need to touch base on cleaning up the group.
Yeah, and we'll talk about this Sunday as well.
We need to set some guidelines so people know when they come in, hey, they've been added to the chat, but also add them to the page so that they can read.
Yeah.
Rules. This is our policy and our guideline. Because like Tanya was like, oh no, did I share my link? And I'm like, well, it's police. You know, private message people if you want to share the info. Like,
yeah.
She goes, but did I share it? And I'm like, no, you did good. I talked about it. Lyndon's like, hey, and then you take it off to the side and take care of it there. But awesome. Okay, well, let me go back to this really fast to finish up my email real quick. And then I'm going to attack the what am I talking about? The ManyChat. That's the goal. I need to attack that. At least have one series in there.
Yeah.
So, all right. So this is what I have, the trains, and then close it out.
Yeah.
So, do you mind if you email me that your signature? Okay. So then I can throw that in here.
Okay. And you can edit it however you see fit.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you want to, like I said, you can go to that images, add a picture of yourself so they see who you are. Understand that people that opt into your stuff, whether it be through a page or something like that, if they opted in just based on something that you had, they may or may not know what you look like. Just add an image of yourself. Just go to that image.
So put one in.
If you want to, you don't have to, but if you want,
it's a good idea. So let me. Why can't I? What can I click?
Drag it. You click it and drag it.
Oh, drag it.
There you go. You gotta go. It just means you got a lot of spaces underneath there. You just delete them.
Okay. So
but then upload an image. And then go to whatever image you want to add.
I need to change that one. I like this one.
Oh, cool.
This has to be my favorite picture of us, besides our wedding picture.
Nice.
Okay, so I put it in the center, it's centered, and make it,
You just expand it. Scroll down. I keep trying to do it with my mouse. I don't have control.
Oh, you're like.
That's funny when you do a screen share, you don't have control of it.
Oh, what happened? Why is it all so flat?
Scroll down some.
That's as far as it goes.
As far as it goes.
So you probably only get to see.
Oh, image size. I don't know. Click one of those image sizes down beneath that. I don't know if you click.
Oh, there it is.
There you go. Okay.
Come on, cooperate.
There you go. And you can click right above that and hit X a couple of times so that picture can scroll up.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah, click right there where you are and then hit X a couple of times so it'll scroll up. You just got a lot of spaces underneath there.
Did I just X out the wrong one?
Probably. Your screen's to the right. You got to slide over for me to see all of it.
Oh, no. Oh, weird. It's not letting me move to the side. The only problem with screen sharing.
You got the roller over your mouse pad on your mouse?
Yeah, but it's no, not the rollover.
No, I mean the little wheel on your mouse. Will say click it.
Okay.
And then see if you move over. Don't click the button. Click the little roll if you got one. Yeah. Now go over to your left.
I didn't know I could do that. No, not letting me go.
Okay. Well, I don't know why it's not letting you go over. That's weird.
All right, so I'm going to throw my signature, throw my photo in the signature. Drag and drop, drag and drop. Okay, so right there, then go put up my picture again.
Now go to gallery. You may already have it up. Now you can go to gallery.
Gallery?
Mm-hmm. So you uploaded it once. That's all you have to do. So image gallery. And then go to my images. And there you go. So you don't have to upload it anymore. And then hit the left. Resize it. You scroll down a little bit. There you go.
How big is that?
I don't know. You make it as big as you like. I make a that size. That's good. And then click the box above it. No, you're fine. Just click that box. There you go. Now hit delete a couple of times. There you go. Just close that gap.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
All right. And I'll send you the signature file. From that point, you could scroll down to the bottom and hit save. You know, do that. I'll send you that signature file real quick, so you can. Before I send mine, go back to there you go. Go to list options on the top right hand side of the screen on the gray bar, and then go to custom fields. I'm sorry. Go list options. My fault. See that where you can ask for that information as well from your leads. By the way, that's where you can ask for that under custom fields. All right, now go to personalize your list. Scroll down just a little bit. That email signature, that information I send you, that's where you're gonna put that.
Okay.
So whenever you do that, you don't have to go and type all that stuff each time. You're able to go over there and go to the little signature thing and drag it over just like you did image. And what you have in that email signature box is what will pop up. So you can do your spaces and however you want to space it out and stuff like that on there as well.
Perfect.
Now, upload your logo.
Oh, I don't have a logo.
No, I'm just saying, if you go on Canva and create a banner with something that you already have or anything, something like that, that's where you go to that upload your logo. So then when you scroll your logo over, you can just put that at the top of your, just like I did my home run banner, my home run marketing banner. You can replace that upload your logo right there and then just scroll logo over every time you send an email. So your logo banner is at the top of each one of your emails. So this is why I say this is the kind of stuff that I know that people are going to be wondering about how to maximize the usage of their autorespond and stuff like that. I'm going to start doing walkthroughs of how to do this and adding this on my page instead of just straight Facebook live videos to make my page more appealing. Be like, okay, this person has some good information. Let me go learn how to do this. And this is the kind of stuff I'm going to be doing. Right. So I could even cover email marketing.
Yeah, you can. You're good at it. You're good at it.
I've got a few qualities. I'm good at a few things, and I don't even think about this stuff, man. I just know it. People ask questions, I just know it. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize I knew that, but I guess I do.
Yeah, no, you know a lot. You're like a vault.
Appreciate it. All right, well, I'm finna send you this file and get ready to head to bed with the wifey.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's late.
Yeah, man. But you have a blessed night. Glad we got.
Thank you so much.
Keep implementing, man. It's coming, Jay. It's coming.
Yeah. Yes, I believe that. And then especially, because amen. I receive it. Implement, and take action.
Yep. So
right.
now, one thing you got to realize, I've been busy doing busy actions. It's easy to say that you're doing something when you're doing busy, and now it's time to really start monetizing things. We got to start taking action. It's going to begin to monetize the work that we're putting in. So that's what I'm focused on now.
Yep. Time to make casseroles.
All right. Well, you have a great night.
You too. All right. I'm stopping sharing and stopping recording.